Hey there, everyone. This is your two-step problems number 2. So we did number 1 yesterday. Today we're working on number 2. We did this in class, either all of it or most of it. So this is just for you if you need some extra practice, or if you needed to do some for homework, you can use this to check your work. Either do it along with me or do it first and then go back and check. All right, here we go. Number 1. There were 5 friends playing Minecraft online when 2 more friends joined in. If each player had 7 diamonds, how many diamonds did they have all together? Okay, so something I'm noticing right away, I see 5 friends, 2 more friends, and 7 diamonds. So that's 3 different numbers. That's a big clue that I'm going to need to do a 2-step problem. So draw your line down the middle of the page for 2 equations. Now let's go ahead and underline important info. There were 5 friends playing Minecraft. I'm going to underline 5 friends, and it's just easier for my brain to think about it if I put my word form into standard form. So I'll put a 5 up there. 5 friends playing Minecraft online. 2 more friends joined in. So I'm going to put a 2 here for the 2 more friends. Joined, I know, means I'm going to add. So that's one operation I know I'm going to have to do. Then I see if each player, I know every time I see each, I should be multiplying. Each player had 7 diamonds, underline that, put 7 in standard form there. So let me think about this. Each player has 7 diamonds. So there's 7 diamonds in each group. So I'll label this with IEG for in each group. My players are my groups, because that's where all of the diamonds are going. There's 7 diamonds in each group for the players. Then how many diamonds do they have all together? That is my question. This word altogether, I know it can mean add, or I know it could mean multiply, and that makes sense because I'm looking at what I have so far. I have a plus sign and a multiplication sign. So I know I'm going to need to add and multiply here. So now I have to figure out what I need to do first. So for multiplication, I know I have groups times in each group is going to equal my total. I know the number for in each group, but I don't know my number for groups yet. That's going to come from finding out how many players I have. This 5 friends and 2 more friends joining in. So I'm going to write my number sentence, 5 friends. I'm going to put an F there to stand for friends, plus the 2 more that joined in, so plus 2 friends, equals 7. I'm going to call that 7 friends, so I remember what that number is for. 7 friends. I'm not going to circle it yet because this isn't my final answer. I just need this part to solve the rest of it. So now I need to find out how many diamonds there are. So if each player or our groups has 7 diamonds in each group, how many do they have all together? So I need to set up a multiplication problem. So groups times in each group is going to equal the total. The groups I know is my 7 friends, what I just solved. So I'm going to draw my arrow over from my 7 friends, write 7 for groups, times how many I have in each group. That comes from my problem. I have 7 diamonds in each group. 7 times 7, the answer to that is 49, and I'm going to label this so I know what it is. 49 diamonds, and circle my answer. That is my final answer, how many diamonds they had all together. Now I need to write my answer, so I check my question. How many diamonds did they have all together? They had 49 diamonds all together, period. Number 2, let's underline important info. After some time, the kids playing Minecraft had 53 diamonds. So our kids had 53 diamonds. That's our total, the total number of diamonds they had. So I'm already thinking, oh, I have a number here that matches my total, so I know I'm going to need to subtract or divide. They used 4 of them. Underline used 4. If they used something, then they are taking them away or subtracting. So I'll put my subtraction sign there. Then shared the rest evenly. I know when I see shared evenly or shared equally that I'm going to be dividing. So put a division symbol. with each of the 7 friends. So my 7 friends here is how many groups they were. How many diamonds did each friend get? Here's my question. Each friend get, that's like in each group. So I have groups, I have in each group, and I know my total. I see a subtraction sign, I see a dividing sign, so I know my operations are going to be subtraction and division. Let's see what I have to do first. So they have 53 diamonds, then they used 4 of them, and then they shared. So I'm going to need to subtract first. So I take my bigger number, my 53, minus what they used, which was 4. Don't forget to draw your line down the middle because we're doing 2 steps here. So they had 53 diamonds, so I'm going to label that 53D, minus 4 that they used, 4 diamonds, 4D, equals 49, and then I'm going to write out the whole word here so I know what goes with this. 49 diamonds. Then they shared the rest evenly, so I know I need a division problem for that. Division is set up like this. Total divided by groups equals in each group. My total has changed. It was 53 diamonds for this problem, but then we used 4 of them. So this 49 diamonds is what I need to use for my total. So 49 divided by the groups, there were 7 friends. So I put 7 here, and then I can divide that in my calculator to get 7 in each group. So there are 7 diamonds in each group. This is my final answer because it matches what the question is asking. Now I need to write my sentence. How many diamonds did each friend get? Each friend gets 7 diamonds. Period. All right, let's try number 3. Number 3, 2 of the friends were getting pretty competitive. Lexi had 9 diamonds. We'll underline Lexi and 9 diamonds. John earned 3 times as many as Lexi. So underline 3 times as many. Above it, put 3 times. How many more diamonds did John have than Lexi? So here's our question. Label that a number 1. When I see how many more, if I look at my window page, I know that I'm going to need to subtract when I hear how many more. And I'm comparing John and Lexi. So operations, I see 3 times. I know I'm going to need to multiply. I know I'm also going to need to subtract because of how many more. So since I have 2 different operations, I know this is going to be a 2-step problem. So I'm going to divide my space down the middle for 2 equations. I see John earned 3 times as many, so I know that's a multiplication problem. We're comparing John and Lexi, so 3 times is always going to go first. So draw your arrow, it's really far away from 3 times, and 3 times blank equals blank. This 3 times number belongs to John, so I'm going to label this John. John is versing Lexi, and that will get us our number for John. I know that Lexi has 9 diamonds, so I'm going to plug in a 9 here for Lexi. I think in my head, 3 times 9, 1 less, 27. That is the number of diamonds that John has, so I'm going to write diamonds here. I'm not going to circle it yet because this isn't my final answer. It's not asking me how many diamonds John had. It wants to know how many more diamonds did John have than Lexi. So I'm going to need to do a subtraction problem. That's set up like bigger minus smaller equals the difference. So the person who has more diamonds is John. We figured that out right over here. So that's our bigger number. So draw an arrow from 27. The smaller number is how many Lexi has. It says in our problem that Lexi had 9 diamonds. So 27 minus 9 is going to equal 18 diamonds. And that is how many more John had than Lexi. So I'm going to circle that. I need to check my question to write my sentence. How many more diamonds did John have than Lexi? And I write, John had 18 more diamonds than Lexi, period. Great job.